Hello and welcome back to another episode of Toy Therapy. I'm your host, the Toy Therapist, aka Matthew Grant, and today I'm going to do another Marvel Select video. I'm going to have a quick look at Daredevil from the Netflix series, and this has been a fantastic series. I loved Series 1 and I loved Series 2. Not all of Series 2, but I did love Series 2. And the whole thing when it comes to the Defenders, the whole build-up for that show was fantastic. The only sort of bad one, really, wasn't that bad really, was Iron Fist. I love the martial arts, and to be honest though, it was good. Could have been a bit better, but it got better as the show go on. But anyway, enough about that. I might just do a video about that at some point on my movie games when I combine it all to this. But anyway, you're here for toys. So, without further ado, let's have a quick look at the box. It's Marvel Selects always do the same type of packaging. They haven't really sort of faltered or changed, but hey, but they have done a new gimmick with this, and you can maybe see that, and it's the like this arm piece there with a base. Very, very different, and I like change. I like change a lot, and I'm thinking that is going to be really good. The box artwork, which is basic, it would have been nice if they did something maybe from the comic book, but hence it's the TV show, but the artwork could have been a bit better. Could have been. And it's a good thing about this as well, it does have like a backdrop for it as well, which I quite like. I mean, I do miss those when it comes to my figures, especially from Marvel Select. They have been a bit hit and miss, but I'm not really bothered about that. I don't think I ever display that with that, because I got myself a nice shelf in my cabinet, and that's going to go in there. So if I bring this a bit closer, and you can have a bit of a read, or maybe if you want to press pause and have a bit of a look. Anyway, let's move on from that. So the packaging is just basic. Very, very basic. It works. I like seeing the figure. This one I got is from eBay. I didn't get a chance to pick this one up myself because I couldn't find it anywhere. And I've noticed a couple of little problems with it. But I'll get to that in a few moments' time. So let's crack him open. And he is free of his plastic confine. And this has got quite a few little gimmicks to it, and I'll run through them before I go into the figure. So I'm going to put the figure to one side for the moment and just go through a couple of bits and pieces. It comes with a nice backdrop, okay? On the backdrop, to be honest, this is actually quite clever. There's two bits to this, which is quite cool. It comes with a really nice base, okay? So you can then put them in sort of jumping type poses. Normally you can buy these separately for a lot of your figures, like your Transformers and other figures as well. And normally the Play Arts Kai come with their own sort of translucent sort of type stand. This would have been cool if it was a bit translucent, okay? But like I said, it's a really good gimmick, and this can pop off as well. And as well, if I pop this off here quickly, let's give you a bit of an idea. In the back here, there's some pegs and holes. If you wanted to, if I bring it down here, you can peg the arms in there as well, so you can have them sort of like jumping or wall walking type poses. And I can't understand why they haven't done this before, especially with some of the earlier figures as well, especially like the Spider-Man figures and so on like that as well, and Venom and Carnage or whatever, or even some of the flying characters as well, like Green Goblin. I know that's on a like a type of stand, but they could have maybe incorporated that a bit more. I really think they should do that a lot more. I like that. I like that a lot. But anyway, get to the figure in a moment. So before I put him up there, it comes with his batons as well, like his fighting sticks, and these can go into one, so you can have one fighting stick if you want to. It's a bit of hard work, but it does go in if you want to. So you can have that. It would have been quite nice to have a bit of string or have something in there, but I can understand the reason why they didn't do it. So that does work, and I like that. That's quite cool, quite functional. It does come with some open fists as well, so you can put the sticks inside if you want to. And they're just left and right, and they're getting the right way around. And the detail on these are really good. Really nice detail. Same with this one as well. If I can get this one a bit more in. Here we go. See all the knuckles there. It would be nice if maybe having a bit more scuff in there, maybe. I don't know. That would have been quite cool. Okay, so you got the fighting sticks. I've noticed something as well with these. which I thought is quite a good thing as well. So it depends what you want to do. In here, there's a holster. These do actually fit inside the holster really well. Really well. So yeah, it takes a bit of a wangling, but you get the gist. You can fit them in if you want to. It's up to you what you want to do. I might put mine more in an action pose and then you swap over the fists over and do that. And you've got the hole there as well for the back of it, so you can marry up to that if you want to, or even onto there. But I don't think I'll use these gimmicks. I think it's really quite cool. If you're doing photography, then yes, definitely use them. But it would have been nice if that was just translucent. That might have been better. But anyway, there's a couple of problems with my figure. Only a couple. One of them, there's a bit of paint blemish there. And the other one is, there's one just underneath the eye. I'm going to try and fix that. Give you guys a bit better. I'm going to try and fix that best I can. But those are the only problems with the paint apps. It's just that the beard is done really well. Or the stubble is really done really well. There is another version of this one. And it does come with a movable head. And it comes with Matt Murdock. So you can pop that off and put the one with the, we've got the sunglasses, or not his sunglasses, his glasses, the red glasses. Very iconic. I didn't know about that until I bought this. I was a bit gutted that I didn't know about it. Not very often some things pass me by, but as a figure with the detail, it's done really well. Posability is stiff. It's really stiff. But it will go all the way around, but I don't want to force it. Same with that hand as well. That does exactly the same, but it is just stiff. It does come with a gut crunch. But the only problem with that, though, I don't like that. I really think it could have had the one with the two little lines there, like the Marvel Legends ones, because that was a lovely figure, but it was just too small, and it didn't have all the detail. There is a gut swivel as well, and you do have quite a lot of play in the legs there as well. You even got your swivel on the legs as well, both of those. Okay, that goes quite high up as well, and you even got a really good sort of triple knee joint as well there. So that is quite good, and same with the other leg as well. So not a lot of difference there. It even comes with a sort of foot swivel there and on there as well, and this does pivot a bit. One bit I did like as well, if I can bring the boots in as well, you can see there's a lot of dirt on it as well. So the application of paint and detail is done really well. It's a really good solid mould, I like this figure a lot. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the TV show. Bit of a shame that my figure had a few little blemishes to it. That can be helped. I didn't get a chance to see exactly what I was purchasing before I purchased it. That's the only problem with buying it online. I like to visit the toy store or visit the comic book store and see the figures myself, so I can get the best one possible without any sort of blemishes. But these sort of things can't be helped. So normally Marvel Selects have really bad hand joints with the pegs. The Jane Silent Bob ones, those were terrible. I found it to be, there we go. And I didn't like them at all. I really thought they were shocking, really, really bad. And I'm glad now they got proper good pegs on them, and there's a bit of a joint on it as well. Because the Jane Silent Bob ones, don't get me wrong, they were good, but they were just a bit flimsy, and that really let it down. So I am going to put this into a sort of fighting pose, and I'm going to put it here in my cabinet. I can't wait to put that into my Hulk, which I showed you earlier. And at the moment, this has been a bit irregular content really. So as you can see, I've done one video and then I've done another one straight after. So I thought, what the hell? But yeah, you can really get the poses in there. Really quite, oh god, it is stiff. It might be really good taking say a hair dryer to the joints maybe, and just really to sort of put those on there. So I'm gonna put him in a bit of an action pose, not a great action pose, but I will work on that. So put him there for the moment. So it does come quite a bit. It comes well equipped. It would be nice if they do a earlier version when he's in his black uniform from the first series. I would like to see that as well. And I hope we'll see Jessica Jones as well as Iron Fist, as well as my favourite Luke Cage. I know they've done Jessica Jones as... I think they've done Jessica Jones and I think Iron Fist from the Netflix series as Marvel Legends, I think. I know definitely Jessica Jones. I don't know about the other two yet. I know they've done Elektra as well, but I'm not collecting the Legend figures. I might get Elektra because she'll be a bit smaller, and I like my women to be a little bit smaller than the guys, just a little bit, not the same scale. I want to get a bit more dimension to it, but I am mainly collecting just the Marvel Cinematic Universe Marvel figures, because those are the ones I really enjoy the most, and it's mainly the Marvel Select because I think they get it nailed. So they get it so right, and they made some improvements. They're trying something new, and you can really tell they're trying something new. My next ones I want to get is going to be I got Black Panther on order, and I wouldn't mind getting myself as well Thor from Thor Ragnarok, as well as Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. I do want to, those are my next load of figures I want to get myself at the moment, so I will get those very soon, and I'll do a review. But I really think they need to keep that going on some figures. It won't work on all of them, but they need to keep that. The backdrop is a really good idea. We're working that, incorporating with the background. Spider-Man would look really good because I know the Figma Arts, Figma and Play Arts Kai do a lot of the bases and stands and stuff like that as well. So please, Marvel, if you're watching the video, keep that going, because that is a really good idea. I like that a lot. So please keep that going. But as a figure, they really have improved on the joints and definitely the hands as well, popping off in and off as well. But yes, as a figure, I love it. I'm glad I got it. It's going to go in my cabinet, and I won't get a chance to play with it for a while. But there is a couple of problems. I highlight those problems. So beware. But if you don't mind, you can live with those little problems like I can. Get it. It's a great figure. So it's well worth picking up. So this is Toy Therapy signing out, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.